What kind of articles will help in generating incoming client queries? So not jobs, but actually client queries. Okay, and by the way, these articles will help you in securing jobs also, because this type of article really connects with the target audience. And the target audience is not necessarily the common man, it is the common man, which is a client. So the deal with that is that you don't need to oversimplify, but you need to hit the nail on the head in a very crisp way, because the client really understands the problem. Okay, so here are a few quick things to understand. Clients care about what their pain points are. Okay, so we must, as lawyers, demonstrate our understanding of their pain points. They don't care so much about our knowledge. Sometimes we write about technical statutes, or we write about cases that have explained some problems. Now, I'm not saying don't write about cases. I'm saying that write about cases, but actually explain how that impacts a particular piece of work or a transaction that a client takes up. Now, let's think about, and we can do this together, that what are the pain points? What is a pain point? How to reduce tax implications from a particular transaction? What to do if there's an accident on the road and the other side is demanding compensation? What to do when you witness a crime? But now this is could be a common man's pain point, okay? But if you target to a particular type of clientele, like you could target, think of anybody, like think of an HR manager, okay? How can an HR manager, so how to handle problems around attrition, or how to handle this, what to do when if an employee steals confidential data, what to do if an employee does not respect your notice period. Five legal problems frequently faced by HR managers. What to do when there is a notice received from a labor authority. If you're a bank manager, if your target client could be a banker, okay, so or somebody who is operating in the securities market, or a broker, or a finance person. Okay, there could be various pain points. For example, uh, what is the sequence of actions to take when there is a loan default? How to recover loans if you are acting for a bank? There could be how to launch, how to take care of legal issues when you launch a new financial product. Okay, now these are what? These are pain points. These are not your legal knowledge. So this is not your superior insight of case law. Right? Do you notice the difference? Clients want to read about outcomes. So if you notice the topics that I'm talking about, I am talking about dealing with employees stealing confidential data, employees not respecting notice period, or basically recovering, taking recovery proceedings if there's a loan default. Okay, so the outcome of the outcome is that the client gets what he or she wants. Basically, if there's a loan default, they should be able to enforce security or recover the asset that was secured, or bring the borrower to liquidation. Okay, these are some examples. If it's a startup founder, it could be things around incentivizing employees. It could be around IP protection. Okay, so how to maximize the value of your IP portfolio. How to ensure that uh, your brand name is not being used by others. How to create a system for detecting IP infringements. Okay, so now these are outcome oriented. These are not legal work oriented. To attain that outcome, there may be 5 or 6 steps that you need to take to perform the legal work. Now, one presumption here, which I am explaining and saying that, this is always there, is clients look for you online all the time. people have got very used to Googling for lawyers. They understand that a lawyer in your network, in your local in their own network, may not be appropriate for their needs. And there are many lawyers who specialize in specific practice areas. So now clients have started searching for lawyers online, which means the internet is a great way for you to build trust. That's why we're talking about writing these kinds of articles. And in the lockdown, post-lockdown, even more so, because they couldn't move around and meet people, they started looking online. So the other thing about why do they care so much about their pain points, is that they do not have a parameter to judge a lawyer who has superior technical skills from somebody who has inferior. Most potential clients come with their own biases that this lawyer may not, that lawyers, you never know when a lawyer is saying the truth or not. You can never understand what a lawyer wants to do. A lot of these biases are there. Okay, now one way in which they understand whether a lawyer is trustworthy is by noticing whether the lawyer who's writing articles or who has written something understands the problem for a client. Okay, so when you say that, let's say that the government has levied an equalization levy, and when you're availing of services from a foreign digital operator like Google AdWords, Amazon Web Services, or an email marketing service, and the tax law says that you've got to pay equalization levy if you make payments to them. Okay. Now, question here is that the clients, now you might write about what equalization levy is, but the point is that to engage a client, you have to say what taxes are payable when you are engaging foreign technology apps like Amazon, when you're using foreign tech apps like Amazon, Google Ads, or Facebook ads, or email clients for your startup or for your business. What taxes are payable? And then you can talk about these. Okay. So that means that while you may know the problem and the client may know the problem, there has to be a confirmation in the article, like you will write it in a way that they can see and read about the problem of the client only that you are describing.